The Lakers have been linked to Myles Turner for quite some time now. And now the chatter is heating up with the Pacers going full rebuild mode and putting everyone on the trading block. And he's made it clear that he doesn't want to be in Indiana with statements like this. But trading for Myles Turner will be a mistake for the Lakers. On the surface, it looks like a smart move. He's a perfect fit alongside Anthony Davis, especially when AD prefers playing the power forward position. Turner can protect the rim, and he can shoot threes. Everything you want from a modern-day center. And if the Lakers are going to run a two-big lineup like they have been for a big chunk of the season, this is probably the best they can do. It will mean spacing for LeBron and Russell Westbrook, and strong interior defense that Frank Vogel can be comfortable with. So what's the problem? The problem is he's getting paid $18 million a year, which is not an unreasonable number for someone of his caliber. And just based on financial numbers, a deal can be put together to make a trade possible. But when it comes down to it, who would you rather have play center? Anthony Davis or Myles Turner? When it's the fourth quarter, when it's winning time, who are the 5 players that are going to be on the floor? What's the lineup going to look like? It's unlikely going to be 2 bigs. The trend all over the league is going small, and the Lakers are best when AD is playing center. So Myles Turner would likely be the odd man out. Are you willing to pay $18 million for a player that's going to be benched at the end of games? I wouldn't. And would he be happy with that role? I doubt it. He's already complaining about his current situation where he's one of the top options. How would he feel about being the 4th option at best and likely sitting out late in games? That's probably something he won't be too thrilled about. And think about what you're having to give up for him. Just to make the salaries work, you'd most likely have to include THT and Kendrick Nunn. Turner is clearly the better player, but again, are you willing to give up these players? A young, talented player like THT and another young, talented player like Kendrick Nunn, who we haven't even seen play, so we don't know how good he is. Do you really want to trade that for someone who's likely getting to get benched at the end of games? I don't know. I don't think so. Although he's a great fit to play along AD, he still has holes in his game. For his position, he's not a great rebounder. And if you're going to play 2 bigs, you want to dominate the boards. The Lakers are already struggling with that. He's also not very mobile, so he'll have his struggles defending out in the perimeter, and he's not very good guarding the pick and roll. So if teams decide to go small, he's going to get played off the floor. He's not offering you rebounding or perimeter defense, so really trading for him isn't fixing any of the Lakers' issues. Their biggest issues are just that, perimeter defense and rebounding. They don't need another big man, especially when they've had success playing lineups with no big man at all and playing LeBron at center. What they need are more big wing defenders, and that's what I expect the Lakers to go after. Personally, I love Myles Turner's game, and in a vacuum, adding a player of his caliber would be great. If he were on a cheaper contract and the Lakers weren't so short-handed with their wings, I would love for him to be in the purple and gold. But the situation right now just isn't right to bring in Myles Turner, and the Lakers will be better off trading for someone else.